Welcome back to another Chunklight media review, and today we're reviewing Mortal Kombat.
Zoom in on that.
So I'm
Alright.
the editor.
Came out in wait, what? I'm editing this?
Yeah. You edit the movie reviews. Why are you surprised?
Oh, wait,
You
he
ed-
does?
No, you edited last time.
Oh,
When you're
okay.
not here, I edit
Oh.
them. When you're here, you edit them.
Okay,
You're
anyway.
just so much funnier.
All right, Aldo, what do you think?
Our initial thoughts.
Initial thoughts
Initial
walking
thoughts?
into this movie
Oh, man.
like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Less.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting. I already had it, like, kind of, not ruined for me, but, like, people said it was mediocre. And I was like, it's going to be, like, a fun movie to make fun of. And it was. You just felt like it was an 80s. It felt like the sequel to Mortal Kombat from back in the day, but, like, made now. It's kind of like how the original Terminator and the Terminator Genesis from like 5 years ago or sequels. I don't know. It kind of felt like that.
Honestly, I had my doubts. There was a lot of things in the trailers that really like had me questioning this whole movie.
The one trailer they released like a few weeks before the movie actually came out.
Yeah,
I honestly didn't think this movie was gonna come out this year. I thought it was gonna get delayed.
All right, let's see. Let's actually go with pros. Good things first.
Oh,
There you go.
we're switching
me.
it up.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give my initial thoughts now. Pros. There's a couple of pros in this movie. I mean, for one, it's a very fun movie to watch. It's not really something that you like. It's not a sophisticated film, and it's not supposed to be a sophisticated film. It's
not
a
Citizen
fucking.
Kane.
It's Mortal Kombat, and like the plot wasn't good, the writing wasn't good, but it just like the
Then these are all good things. Huh?
well, for me, one of my favorite things was the character designs. I admired like the atmosphere and the character designs of this movie. It's just, well, I've never played the game, but their versions of those characters. I did my research after. I thought they were pretty.
I was gonna say I was gonna call them out.
I thought they were pretty cool. I mean, what they did with the characters, how they altered them to make them a little bit more, I guess, realistic.
Really?
I thought they were nice. I mean, I really liked the character designs. I liked some of the music, that wasn't the score, mostly just like the remixes of the video game music. I think that sounded fucking sick when they were fighting. The gore was just awesome. The fatalities were fucking awesome.
There are two of them that were in there.
I mean, and the two of them that were in there were cool.
Yeah.
Like I said, the character designs are cool. There are a lot of characters that have like more like attitude and like personality to them. Such as like Kano or whatever the fuck is
Kano?
that Australian guy is.
Canus?
And then
Canis?
what's his friend's name? The one that looks like
Cabal.
Cabal. The
Kebab?
robot?
Khabib?
Cabal. Yeah, Khabib Nurmagomedov or whatever the fuck his name is.
Who?
What the fuck? That sounded like a
Say
slur.
the Edward?
Yeah.
That sounded like a slur of some language.
I fucking love the frisbee guy,
Oh, Kung Lao.
Kung Pao.
Kung Lao.
Yeah, that's what Kano called him.
Yeah. Because he's being racist. Because he's Australian.
Yeah, he was my favorite character out of all of them.
Dude, honestly, Kano carried this whole thing. Like, I saw some reviews that
Hey,
said
I'm
like
still talking.
he was a little too much, but I disagree.
We'll get to Kano later for me in my opinions, but I had a blast watching this shit. Like, it's not my favorite movie. It's not the best movie, but I don't know. I had so much fucking fun. I was like, this is so obnoxious and cool.
I like the little details they did to like towards the game. Like, I like the part where they reference the whole sweeping feet, like spamming.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I thought that was just a nice like attention to detail right there. That like you've done it or you've experienced it, and you know it's either funny or frustrating. But either way, just little attention to details, and just like the I would say remixes to the soundtrack of the original game, and just little key notes of like how to say. Like, in case you don't know, I searched it up too. Some of the grunts and all that from this movie come directly from the sounds of the game.
The original game?
Yes.
Holy shit! You
Sorry.
saw 80 years old. That was incredible.
And I really like one of the character designs on Cabal. I feel like his character design looked really good. His his animations, his CG would look really good in mostly all the scenes right there. So honestly, gotta give props to that.
He looks like the Fallout guy.
Which one?
Or what? Is it Fallout? The guy that's in the cover of Fallout.
The New Vegas one where it's like this.
No.
No. Yeah, but honestly, just really like that. Really like those things, qualities of the movie. Okay.
You gotta say something we didn't say.
Yeah.
You can make it up if you want. You could say like, "Oh, I liked."
You'd be like, I like the main character.
Yeah, he's my favorite.
Yeah, I'd be like, I like how they brought him from the video game all the way to real life.
All the way to real life.
That's it. Those are my pros. You guys basically said everything that I was gonna say.
All right, then don't say
Come
anything.
on, dude. The original, dude. Say something.
Just say one thing that you liked. What stood out to you the most?
The
for
most?
Movie? Yeah. Or just say you didn't like this movie at all. Or just
You know what?
just say the cons then. If you didn't have no pros.
They looked like they were having fun filming this movie. That was a pro to
So
me.
Everyone had a good time.
Yeah,
Oh.
power, friendship, and love, and all that garbage.
All right, what are your cons?
Cons, holy shit. I was gonna say this, like I said,
When you
When-
Cut that in. Cut that in.
When you.
Cut that in. Like I said in my initial thoughts, it felt like a sequel to the original. It felt like an 80s movie. Like it felt like they were using.
It felt like a 90s,
90s
movie because the original one came out in the 90s.
Oh, did
and
it?
it straight up
It-
did fucking
it
feel
felt
like
old.
a 90s movie.
It felt old.
Well, that's not a bad thing though.
But I thought that like some of the especially the Raiden's temple, it felt like they used like an unused prop scene from back then.
Yeah, it was pretty limited to what it could show.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. For me, that kind of gave a little bit of charm.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. It kind of threw me off. It didn't feel like it was It just felt like they were using shit from way back.
Yeah,
when.
I guess the thing, I don't know what the budget is of this film, but it felt like the budget was pretty low.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what it is,
I
honestly.
don't know.
And I think
Let's
too
see.
the score.
The budget, it says to be like around 55 million.
Oh shit,
Okay.
that's good.
Okay, so
that's-
I
you
wonder
know,
what
limited
I wonder,
setting.
they definitely didn't spend that on the actors.
Yeah.
But another thing I had a problem with was kind of the scores, at least the original scores, and how they were played through, and during the fights. It kind of threw me off because every time they would like throw a big punch or a key, an impactful move during the fight scene, that was just like doo, 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 doo. It made every fight kind of feel like a trailer fight, where like the trailer score would crescendo and do all this like epic stuff. It's like ta 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 ta. It didn't feel like the music really fit the fight. I feel like they could have went a little bit more subtle during the fight scenes with the music, especially since in the video game it's just the sounds of like flesh hitting flesh and bone and all that. You really don't hear any sort of score or BGM. It's still there in the game, but it's not like super overplayed. And I feel like the score in this during the fight scenes were overplayed. It kind of took me out of the fight.
I guess that kind of gives it that like 90s kind of feel to it as well, because like super cheesy films back then kind of like exaggerated with the score.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So they kind of did the same. I mean, I understand what you're going for or what you're saying. I mean, the score wasn't good, but I don't know. For me, it definitely added to that like cheesy, like fun to it. But I mean, the score was trash, except for those like cool remix
Except for
songs.
the remixes.
All right, let's see. You're done with your cons?
I guess so. I mean, the writing, sure. That was a pro and a con for me, because I feel like there's references to other characters, and you're like, oh my god, look, You know, I saw Nightwolf in Sonya's basement where they were saying all the research and stuff.
And then we get a reference to Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny Cage and stuff like that. It's like, oh yeah, they put it in for the fans. They knew they were gonna look out for that stuff.
Yeah, fan service right there.
But then there's another side of fan service.
When they're like fatality.
When it's like like what the fuck? Okay.
Well, like I said, that adds to like the stupid.
Yeah,
corniness
but
to it.
yeah,
Like it's stupid.
like it's definitely like a '90s,
Maybe
Yeah, like it's
I mean,
so,
maybe
like,
I need to watch the movie
it's
again
so.
and laugh at it.
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like you watched it and you're like, like, I wanted it to be like more grounded and like
No.
cool and dark and real.
Well, maybe.
I mean,
But I definitely didn't think it was gonna be grounded.
like how I don't know. I'm trying to think how else would you do like a Mortal Kombat movie without making it stupid. I I mean, the possibilities of writing this film are endless, but at least for me, the way it was written, like having those like corny, cheesy ass shit, I thought they worked for what the film like wanted to be. Is just this stupid, corny, cheesy, like dumb movie. It's like I mean for me it's very similar to Godzilla versus Kong, even though I think this film does it better because there's no stupid human characters that drag this
I
movie
mean,
down.
they're all human characters.
Yeah, like what the
No,
fuck?
I'm saying stupid human characters
Oh.
like Deadpool Kid and Millie Bobby Brown.
Like the thing is, this movie had a lot like some tonal issues. Honestly, like if you watch the first 8 minutes of it, you think it's like gritty and all that because it's like action packed. It's death in the family and all that. Like that part of the movie is a completely different tone than later on when you're like fatality.
Yeah.
So
I
there's
guess,
definitely
well,
tonal differences right there that definitely don't help the movie right there. And one thing else is the pacing of this movie.
Holy shit. Yeah, when they're like, oh, we don't know where Raiden's temple is. Oh, I know where Raiden's temple is.
We're at Radiant Staple now.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to prepare.
That was all within 30 minutes of Kano being on screen.
Yeah,
Actually less, like 20 minutes.
like it just felt really rushed. Like you get from one point to one point to one point, you barely have any time to breathe, honestly, and it just felt really rushed.
You held your breath for 2 hours straight.
Yeah, dude. They're just like Finding Nemo.
one complaint for me too is their particular scene where that one Asian dude, which one?
Cole?
Okay.
I don't know his name.
Which one, the Chinese
Where
one or
she's
the
talk-
Asian
where she's
one?
talking to, where he's talking to the blonde bitch.
Okay.
The editing in that scene, dude, my head was like fucking hurting because it's like she did not breathe whatsoever within that line of dialogue where she was giving him all the information about like the Mortal Kombat shit. Like
Yeah.
watch that.
Oh, yeah, no, that was like
watch that scene again. And she won't shut the fuck up. Like she won't like
No,
For
stop
like
and
5 minutes
breathe.
straight.
And I'm like, holy! And then the way it's shot, it was like shot reverse, shot reverse, shot
Yeah.
reverse, shot reverse.
Yeah.
Like let me like stay with one character, let him breathe, cause like holy crap.
Dude, like honestly, that kind of like the way you complain about the shots and all reminded me of my other point. One thing, Mortal Kombat is a fighting game. Yeah, everyone loves the fighting. Everyone loves the the fatalities, all the blood and gore. And this movie, honestly, the way the fight scenes were shot were garbage.
Yeah.
They were I was super disappointing in the one fight choreography because it's a fighting game a fighting movie from a
Yeah,
fighting
dude.
game.
Oh my
The
God.
fight, like the first fight scene, the first 8 minutes, I liked the choreography, but the way it was shot, it was just horrible. Like, and I counted in one specific scene, and in 2 minutes, in a 2 second span, it had 5 different cuts. Like it annoys me. It bothers me when a fight scene is shot like that. Like, cut, because you just like it just screams that you don't know how to like do an actual fight scene. You just say, okay, in this shot you're gonna move your arm this way, and in this other shot you're gonna move your arm up to block it.
Well, it could have been like shot fine, but it's just whoever edited that, they just did a terrible job.
Yeah.
Yeah, like either way, just the way it was edited, it's just horrible. Like I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm traditionalist, but I feel like when it comes to martial arts movies, and fighting
Like you should be able to see the action.
yeah, like intricate fighting sequences,
Should
long takes
Uh-huh.
is the key to go, because you see everything. It's like more, I say, it's more fluid than cut here, cut over here by the trees, then cut back here. This literally happened in in the first 8 minutes when Bihan or Sub Zero was fighting Scorpion.
Hanzo. Yeah, Hanzo.
Yeah, Hanzo. Like they were fighting. It was like one cut, a cut like 10 feet away for
Yeah.
some reason, and then a cut back here and a cut back here. Like it makes no sense. It just seems off. It like just gave me a headache, honestly.
There are some cool fighting scenes.
I
in the
actually
movie,
liked Cole's first fight. When he lost.
but I feel like a lot of scenes are like, hey, let me punch first, then you punch, and then I do this, and then
Oh, you
I
could
think
definitely tell.
I think that was the final fight.
you could
with
tell the
Sub-Zero
difference
and
between
Scorpion.
yeah, and one of the final where they're all like fighting like they're
No, in one of the training
they're like
sequences.
opposites. Oh yeah, and some of the training sequences.
Yeah.
You can tell like hey, I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna do that, then I'm gonna do this. But there are some fighting scenes that are pretty okay.
Yeah.
I mean they're not great. They're not the best fighting scenes I've seen, but they're okay. Let me talk about some characters that like we're in cons, right?
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of the characters I know I went on a whole like thing where like, oh well, you shouldn't be taking this film seriously, like this and that. I said I like some of the characters, but a lot of the characters are fucking like boring.
Yeah. One
Like
dimensional.
the main character, the blonde girl, I found kind of annoying sometimes. A lot of the villains didn't have any like barely any lines. If anything, like they didn't have any personality to them. It's just like,
Hey, I'm evil.
oh, hey, look, it's like that. It's the character from that game. You like, yeah, just play the game so you can know all their background instead of like, having them like make their own personality. The only ones that do are Kano. Oh, and the black guy.
Jax,
Like
yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
It was boring too.
Jack showed up, saves him, fucking disappears for like
Yeah.
the rest of the movie.
The best characters in this movie are the frisbee dude, the dude from Fallout,
Oh, fucking
Scorpion's
love that
cool, Sub-Zero is fine. I think that's it for me.
Yeah.
Kano was cool. He was fine, but it's just I found him annoying.
He had
Sometimes.
his funny moments, but there are some times where it's like, I gotta have him have a witty comment like every scene.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just annoying.
Yeah, I didn't like most of the characters. Like I didn't see a reason why Cole was a character that you just made up
I
or wrote in.
I
There's no
understand.
That's the main
reason why he's
character,
there.
I don't understand
The main
why
character.
they didn't just make him Scorpion Jr.
Yeah.
Dude, this
Like,
whole
you
movie,
were-
Yeah,
this whole
I
time,
thought that was it, and then he
building
showed
up
his
to it.
fucking Black
He's
Panther.
a descendant of Scorpion. He gets the arrow. He's like, oh, it's gonna happen
gonna-
anytime now.
Yeah.
Nah, you brought me from the depths of hell. Let me fight a fucking Sub-Zero now.
Yeah.
like, don't build up to a moment and not deliver, or don't even build up to a moment. And if you're not even planning on delivering, like if that wasn't your first intention, then don't lead on the people, don't lead on the audience to even think that, because it's a cop out.
Yeah.
Honestly, like it's just like you're building up this whole moment. It doesn't even subvert your expectation, because
There's no expectation there.
it was just
That was just a
dumb.
wasted potential.
I don't know why they didn't just make the movie about Liu Kang.
Like in the first one.
Yeah.
Well, maybe because they did in the first one.
Yeah,
And
maybe it didn't want to be like the first one. And Liu Kang was a boring character too. So
Well, yeah, Liu Kang was also. I think Liu Kang, like at least the actor who played Liu Kang,
Oh yeah.
played the game. He's like, yeah, I can make this work.
he looked worried and like scared.
Yeah, no. Every time he talked, it was like
sucked.
as
Probably
like
like
he
one
was,
of the worst ones. One of the worst fighters.
the way he was talking or speaking his lines, it felt like he was saying something important all the fucking time. He's like,
Yeah.
this,
Like you need to do
Yeah,
this
this-
to save the world, to save this for every little thing, and
Yeah.
then just
pass the egg roll or some shit like that. And he's kind of like
compound.
he's kind of like that in the games, but not to that extent. He's actually kind of charismatic during the games, but this guy just felt like, I don't know, too not real. I don't know.
Frisbee guy, best character.
Mm-hmm.
Coolest fatality. They had to kill him off.
Probably the only fatality, the actual fatality that we had.
Oh yeah, Jax.
No.
Jax.
Final thoughts.
Yeah, final thoughts.
As someone who played the game, I didn't want to take this seriously, and I didn't. It was a fun movie to make fun of, but still mediocre.
As a film, it's not good. As an experience though, it's fucking fun.
Okay.
So it's I had a blast watching this shit. Like I knew what the tone was from
The trailer.
okay, it's just I don't know, it's just so obnoxious and so over the top. That's my final thoughts.
Alright.
And my rating, should I give my rating or
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
All right, and for my final thoughts, honestly, I put this movie in the same category as Transformers, like the later movies, and Fast and the Furious.
I don't know about Transformers.
Like
Transformers
movie
movies are garbage.
No,
dude.
like here's the thing, I put in that category as Fast and the Furious, Transformers, because it's a movie you turn off your brain, don't expect anything, and just action scene.
Maybe Fast and Furious.
Definitely Fast and Furious.
But I don't know about Transformers.
Hey, Transformers nothing but a glorified
Maybe
action
Transformers won.
No, if
But
anything,
the rest of them are hot garbage compared to this thing. Well, even hotter garbage.
I actually like Dark of the Moon.
Oh, okay, I feel
Because
like
it's in Chicago.
Yeah.
yeah, dude, bias.
Dude,
It's like, that's my house. It's getting destroyed.
that's me. Fuck, that's me right there.
even the most of it shot outside of Chicago. Oh no.
Hey, but what shot in Chicago? That's the best part.
Dude, Cole's from Chicago. When I heard that, I cared about him just a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
where he's like, I'm
I
from
was
the west side of Chicago.
No,
That's my
south
favorite
side.
character.
He said
South
south side.
Oh, Chinatown. Dude, we probably ran into him a couple times.
Yeah.
Fuck, wait, is he Chinese?
I think he is, no?
No, yeah.
No, it's Japanese.
No, yeah, because the Shira Ryu are Japanese.
Fuck,
You fucking racist.
I was gonna
piece
say
of
fuck,
shit.
I'm racist now.
And you're just like Kano.
You racist.
Racist. All right, anyway, for our ratings for it.
Me? Why me?
Because I went here first.
You're going with him first.
I'll give it I was going to give it a 6, but I gave Godzilla vs. Kong a 6. So I have to give it something slightly higher.
6.1.
6. I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. What's a funny thing we could rate? Ching Chongs.
Fuck.
How many Ching Chongs do you give it out of 10? No.
Like 6.
Nice.
5.
Come on,
It's
dude.
like it's Ching, but it's not Chong.
It's better than the Sonic movie, dude. Come on.
It's not better than
Yes,
Sonic
it
movie.
is.
It is
What?
not.
Sonic movie is not good, dude.
But it's not like this movie is definitely
It's
not
better.
better.
It's better than Godzilla vs. Kong, dude. Yes, it is.
Well,
Yes, it
That's
is.
debatable.
that's it. 2 against 1, dude. Bam.
He
Well,
said that's
Yeah,
debatable.
I'm a
I'm
I'm a moderate.
What are you
I'm a
gonna-
Godzilla
what are you
stan.
gonna-
I'm a moderate, so I
First
don't say
rate
anything.
Godzilla vs. Kong because the people are dying to hear your
7
your
out of 10.
rating. And what are you gonna give this movie?
I give this movie a 5 out of 10.
Shut the fuck
Because
up.
honestly, I would just, if you're gonna do a fighting movie, do the fighting part right.
Yeah.
Like that part.
That was
just
the whole
really
point of
disappointed
the
me.
whole point of the movie.
Like-
just to go
Like you're
Liu Kang's
walking
bicycle
into
kick.
this movie.
put that in screen right now.
Yes.
I would say the same thing. If you're gonna make a Godzilla vs. Kong movie, make it based off Godzilla vs. Kong and not
Yeah.
stupid human characters.
Yeah, like I want to see Godzilla dunk on Kong. Like
Fuck yeah. I want to see Godzilla fly. Like in the old movie where it's
fuck it. It's good. It's well, I mean, the way it's going, it might get to that part.
oh fuck yeah. I hope he goes to space and fights the fast and Furious crew. Fast and Furious crew.
Then you know who could defeat Godzilla?
Me.
Familia.
Familia in
Familia.
Spanish.
Yeah, dude. That's what Vin Diesel would say to his crew when they're gonna fight Godzilla in the next
Oh,
movie.
I can just see it right now. Like it's just like a trailer shot of Vin Diesel like face to face with Godzilla, and he says
Oh god.
and he says something witty. I can't come up with something else.
And then he like runs at him.
yeah.
And then fucking like Hulk smashes the floor with his foot.
Oh,
The fucking
Godzilla,
building.
Godzilla falls into the center of the earth.
God.
Fuck.
Like the thing about Earth always wins.
No, something about like something about my Familia. You can't tear it apart. Fucking Hulk smashes.
You can't tear it apart, and then he fucking rips the shit out of his ass cheeks. No, not Vin Diesel, dude. I'm talking about Vin Diesel to Kong. That'd be stupid, though. He just fucking kills himself. It's like the thing about her. You can't tear it apart.